Hi, I'm Laura Bartow from Studio One Stampers, and here is my third video on fabulous Sale-a-bration product. This particular product is so exciting because it's a two-part product. What Stampin' Up! Has done is put together both this Berry Blessing stamp set and this beautiful Berry Delight Designer Series paper. These two items are free together with a $100 purchase. But wait, of course, there's more. Stampin' Up! Has not only offered those items free, but coordinating product in our January through June catalog. And that is what we have. We've got this beautiful berry strawberry stamp set, as well as the strawberry punch. And those are also sold as a bundle or individually. And I've put together two cards for you to show you just some of the endless possibilities that we could do using these products. I hope that you can taste the freshness of the strawberries and the freshness of the blueberries for spring. Let's get started and show you how to make these cute cards. Well, this is probably one of the most exciting products that I've got to play with. It's just so beautiful and so full of spring. I love the colors. I love the strawberries. So just a fabulous collection. So this is the Berry Blessing stamp set, and that's the one that coordinates with the paper. So that's for your $100 purchase. And then this is a bundle that's in the catalog, this sweet strawberry, and of course this builder punch. I love the builder punch where it has 4 different things to punch out. And of course, they all coordinate with the paper, so you can punch out the flowers and the stems from the strawberries on the paper, or you can punch them out from the stamps where you stamp them. So many choices to do here. So let me just get started and show you how to make these two cards. I'm going to start first with this simpler card right here. Let me put my Designer Series paper away, and then we'll get started with our little bit of stamping. So we're just going to be using, for this particular project, one color of ink, and we're going to do that is Poppy Parade. So Poppy Parade and then Shaded Spruce are the two colors that we're using for these projects. Both of them are in the Brights Assorted cardstock, and I have a collection of that cardstock right over here. Should have brought that in sooner, but here it is. Look at all these great colors that are in the Brights collection. So those coordinate beautifully with the Designer Series paper. We're going to be using the Poppy Parade, the Granny Apple Green, just as great colors to go with that. So Brights in color cardstock. So look at those fabulous fun colors. All right, so here we are. We're going to start by doing a little bit of tone-on-tone stamping. That's where we do the same color of ink on the paper. And you can see I'm just putting some of these little strawberry leaf pieces along the edge just to make a little pattern. And so there I've got my pattern just going along the edge there. And then I'm going to bring in my Designer Series paper. I'm going to bring in 2 pieces to put on. I'm going to flip them over. It's always so hard to decide because there's so many great patterns on here, which side to use. But for this particular project, I just had to decide that I wanted these strawberries to go right here, and I want this piece of Designer Series paper to go here. And it's a little bit below center, and I've left a little bit of that space there as well. I'm going to add a little strip of Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to just flag it at the bottom. And of course, the easy way to do that is to snip up to the center and then snip from the 2 corners up to that center, and then you know that you're even on your little flag. And we'll glue that in place as well. I love my Tombow liquid glue. I just love how that holds, and I don't really have to put a lot down. It really holds extremely well. So that piece will go there as well. We've got to do a little bit of stamping, and I've got 2 pieces here. Now these 2 pieces are from one of my very favorite sets of dies, And you can see that here. And these are the Oh So Sweetly dies. I just love that. And what I've done is see how they layer together. I just love how these all go together in combination. So just a fabulous collection of dies. And of course, the rectangles I use all the time. And that's where I did the rectangle on this particular project right here as well. And a little stitching line on there too. Just the detail on these dies is just so beautiful. So I wanted to show you where those came from. I did go ahead and die cut those ahead of time. And here are my words that I want to put on there. It says, "You always have a way of making my day." So we'll just put that on here, just kind of get that centered. Hopefully I'm straight. There we go. If not, close enough. And we'll go ahead and add that to our layer and then put the next layer on with a couple of dimensionals. So this is a super fast card to put together, and I know it's one that everyone is going to really enjoy receiving. And it's great because it doesn't have to be a birthday or anything else. It's just for sort of a let you know that you made me happy. So we'll just pop that right on there, centered on that designer series paper. And then we'll add a little bit of a bow. This is the real red sheer ribbon from our holiday catalog that's been carried over. We'll just take a glue dot and, oops, I didn't quite get it. There we go. And just put that right up there to make our card. Now, isn't that just fun and quick? Oh, I just love this stuff. Well, let me show you the second card I have. I'll bring it back in. This one has the 3 strawberries across the top, and so we'll be doing some more stamping. This time we're going to use a little darker green to give us that idea that we're in the middle of a strawberry patch. So this is my Granny Apple Green cardstock. And I love using my bone folder to fold these things. It's just, I match up the corners and then I can get such a nice crease when I just go with my bone folder across the edge like that. So that's just a really nice way of getting it nice and flat. So this is our shaded spruce ink, and I'm going to be using this all over sort of viney strawberry pattern. I'm going to start up here in the corner, and I'm just going to move around, twisting my stamp set here and there so that it sort of fits. Let's see. Oh, I think I want it to go this way. And then here. And then I think over here. And I am going to kind of keep it going in the same direction, but turning it so that it's always an interesting pattern on the edges. So there, I've got a good pattern. I know my center on this card is going to be filled in, so I don't have to worry about what that looks like. So we'll go ahead and stick our designer series paper. These are just adorable little strawberries or raspberries or, oh, that taste of spring. I am so ready to have a great taste of spring. And I have here also a Poppy Parade little 1/2-inch strip. And I love using those 1/2-inch strips. They really add a lot of decoration and pizzazz to my my projects. Just adding a little pop, sort of edging things off and finishing things up. So I love to just put those pieces on there like that. And so now I have my my strawberries here, and I've already gotten a couple of them ready, but I want to show you how to get that two-toned look on the strawberries. So we want to think first before we stamp as to where in the punch this particular piece goes, and this particular piece is at the bottom, so I'm going to want to stamp my pieces so that I can feed them into the punch this way to save as much paper as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my strawberry stamp, and I am stamping on Flirty Flamingo, and that is because I want to have some of these highlights in the Flirty Flamingo. So I'm going to turn my punch over, and then I can slide in just my strawberry into that spot and punch that out. So there's my little strawberry, and I do get some other pieces, so if I was ready to stamp another strawberry, I would want to do that with a little space in between so that I don't lose the pieces for that. Now I've got my strawberry. I'm going to take a sponge and just add some darkness to I want to have a little bit of a highlight on my strawberry. That pink is going to be my highlight. So there I've got my little two-toned looking strawberry by just adding a little sponging to it. It's time for us to also stamp our next piece, which is our piece for the topper. And I've just got a little piece of green here, and we'll use that little topper. And again, I'm going to think carefully about how I stamp, how it goes into the builder punch. I want to go in from this side, so I'm going to go ahead and put the stem down and stamp it like that, and then put it into the builder punch, line it up. Let's see how I've got that lined up, and then just punch it. And there I've got my cute little top of my strawberry. I like to give them a little bit of a curve to them before I glue them down so that they look like they're alive and not pasted down to my strawberry, because we know strawberries have that cute little topper on them where it goes everywhere. Now the last thing I just need for this is I just need my little greeting, and I think I want to do a birthday greeting for this, and we'll do that again in the poppy color. And so we'll ink up this birthday greeting. I did put it on a little bit bigger block, just so I could really see the edge of my paper and stamp that down and see where I am. So there we are, it's my birthday little piece. I need a couple of dimensionals on the back of each of these strawberries to add them on. So we'll just add a couple. I won't add too many for right now because I know I can hold it on with that. So here we'll put, I like to put my middle one down first. I think that's going to be my best bet, so I can kind of balance them out. Middle one, and there's my side one, and here's my last one, kind of all nestled together. Is that just so adorable? And then let's just use a little bit of adhesive to put that onto the card. I love the scallop edge from these dies, this Oh So Sweet dies. It just adds a little bit of just interest on here. And there's my finished card. I am just so ready for spring to come and send these cards out. So I hope you enjoy these projects.